With this video, we're going to discuss how parents can use a Mass Health program known as Adult Family Care, otherwise called AFC, to provide caregiving for their special needs adult children in housing outside of their family home. We have with us Jeff Kielsen, who is a Senior Vice President of Advocates in Framingham. Jeff, can you describe some ways that you have seen families use AFC to help fund housing for their loved ones?
Sure. So while AFC has primarily been used to pay a family caregiver in their home, there are possibilities to use the AFC program for to create a home for individuals that are outside of the family home. So one example was a family who was looking at AFC. Their daughter had Section 8 housing, and we were able to connect the daughter with a live-in caregiver in an apartment that was Section 8, and therefore the caregiver was able to get free housing. So that was one possibility, one option. Another was where a group of three families have come together, and they had AFC. With three people, you could have no more than two AFC2 and one AFC1. But they were able to find housing. We were able to find live-in caregivers, and created a home for their three sons. So those are a couple of possibilities. Across all the options. Sometimes you'd look at family contribution to help cover costs that AFC does not cover, perhaps help fund the home, to keep the home, as free for the caregiver or at a moderate cost. Sometimes DDS may provide some funding for additional skills development, for skills training for the individuals that help complement AFC. Doesn't take the place of what AFC covers, but it complements that. So those are some possibilities that allow particularly families who are not prioritized from DDS or don't have any other state funding to maximize the Mass Health resources.
Have you ever seen AFC used with shared living?
So that could be another option. We haven't done that, but we are in the middle of working with a family now whose son has AFC, and looking at try to identify two other people with adult family care, and perhaps one person with funding through DDS through the shared living program. So again, it opens up some possibilities where you're really maximizing different resources to make something work.